The title of this speech: Don't be shy, give it a try. Don't be shy, give it a try. Please join me in welcoming Frank.
I have to deliver a speech. I'm scared. What if I make a mistake? Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters, honored guests, these are usually the emotions that run through our heads when we have to get up in public and start speaking. You think it's scary and people are judging you. So I'm going to put your mind at ease. It is scary and they are judging you, although you can conquer it. And that's why we're here in Toastmasters, to conquer that fear. It is very easy to get up and start talking. Knowing when to shut up, that's another part, but Toastmasters does help with that as well. Now, in my opinion, it is important to deliver a speech at least once a month, and these are my reasons why. These are my personal rules. Number one, you conquer that fear. This is what we're here for. So we get up and we conquer that fear, and once you're up here, any uhs, ums, any mistakes that you think you're gonna make them right there on your first speech, so you'll get most of them out of the way. And the more you do it, the better you become. Not the better speech it will become, but the better you will become, because you are now getting up here, taking that first step, and you're improving yourself without realizing. When I first joined Toastmasters, I can't even tell you what my first speech was about. I don't remember it, but I remember being told to speak up because no one could hear it. So I don't think anyone else remembers what I talked about because they couldn't hear me. Now, I learned to project, and that is something that you will learn each time that you deliver a speech. I learned to speak up. I learned a few things. I have two great mentors. They couldn't make it here, but I will now say Luisa and Phyllis have actually been doing a great job, and they are my mentors now. But so that's one. You will conquer that fear. It's going to take time, but you can do it. It can be done. Now, recently, one of my own personal fears, besides public speaking, has been learning to drive a car. Now, when I was 8 years old, I was hit by a car, so that's a fear that stayed with me. I'm 47 years old now. Starting last week, I had my first official driving lesson with Luisa, and she has been encouraging me to just get over that fear, get behind the wheel, and she has been teaching me in steps. Sometimes we think, I'll just do it all at once, and that is an extra fear, an extra pressure, because now you have people, oh, just do it, get out of the way. Some things like getting up and speak, that's easy. You can do that. Getting behind a 2-ton vehicle where you're going to be in front of other people and you have to drive in a certain lane, that's a little bit more difficult. So I'm grateful that I have someone like Luisa that will take me through those steps. And that's what we do here in Toastmasters. You have many people that will take you through those steps. It doesn't have to be a gut-wrenching fear. It can be something that can be conquered. Number two, anything can be a speech. You can deliver a speech about a rock. You can deliver a speech about your day that day. Anything. Just look around, take notes. You had a bad day, write it down, record it on your phone, come to one of the meetings, and here's the trick. All you need is an opening, a body and a conclusion. If you can start off with a good, strong opening, you're good to go because now you have your audience interested in what you're saying. The body, that's where you work out what you're going to talk about. Easy trick for your ending, go back to the beginning. And that is why people shouldn't drive. Whatever your rant is that day. And that goes to my third rule or third reason, is that you never know who you're going to inspire. You never know what your story, or what your tell, what your experience is going to spark into someone else. Luisa has shared how she was hit by 2 trucks, and she's shared a lot of things throughout the years that I look back and like, wow, she has done so much and she is still doing what she does. Without her, I wouldn't be up here delivering speeches like this. I wouldn't be learning to drive. I wouldn't have gone to Nashville. I wouldn't have gone to a funeral last week that we had for one of our Toastmasters. One, because Luisa was my ride, and 2, because she has introduced me into a lot of people, into a lot of new things. Her life inspires me to be better, not to be like her, but to be better than her, because you want to go the next level. And an added bonus, share a little bit of sagacity. It's also a little bit therapeutic to get things just out of your system. It's like, oh man, like, you know, my ex-wife called me this morning. She can't bring the kids. I'm gonna write a speech about it, or I will say a little bit in table topics. Now we try not to bash people. I use my wife ex-wife as an example, but she's actually been a great mother, and she allows me to have the kids. But you know, like anyone, people get on our nerves. So what I want to say is just that, hey, it's gonna be scary. But don't be shy. Give it a try. Toastmasters.
Frank, great intro, great humor, because you said, oh my gosh, I have to give a speech. I'm scared. People are judging me. And it was a good intro because everybody's like, yes, you're right. And then you said, yes, you're right. It is scary, and they are judging you. So I loved it. So it was a switch up, which I really liked. Then you said, and this is me, of course, I'm of the older, I'm not the Gen X or Gen Z, but you said shut up. And we were never allowed to say shut up in our house. So I would have said something like be quiet, not shut up. But anyway, that's me. That's, you do whatever you want to with that. Then you said, number 1, you said you conquered that fear. You conquered the fear. But you said it so softly and you rushed it, so maybe slow down. And even if to make more emphasis, say it twice. You said you conquer that fear. Let it sit and just, you will conquer that fear. They go, oh, okay. Then you said number 2, anything can be a speech. Anything can be a speech. You see, I repeat it, but different emphasis on the second time I said it. And sometimes it sinks in a little more. Then you said your third one was you never know who you're going to inspire. Then you went off on who inspired you, which was great. The part where you said, oh, you said, I don't want to be like her. I want to be better than her. Okay. I hate to break it to you, Frank. No one's going to be better than me. Just kidding. Okay. Just kidding. But I like that you're trying and that you think you can. Anyway. I love it. I love it. It was good. At very end, usually the speech, when I first started Toastmasters, somebody gave me an evaluation. He said, you know what you did? You did the 3 steps right, which are tell them what you're going to tell them what you told them. The only thing you lacked was at the end, you didn't say, so conquer your fear, anything can be a speech, and you never know who you're going to inspire, and that's why blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But you went in and summed it all up, and I was just waiting for that sum up, and then you could have hit me with a funny line at the end, and I was waiting for it. It didn't happen. That's okay. Great speech overall, because I like that you went and you broke it up into the 3 sections, and you went and elaborated on that. So, which was good. It's just showing that you're getting the sagacity on how to be able to put a speech together, and I love it. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.